Stepping in, the long ball threat, Charlie Lamb. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it bangs off the foul pole, home run. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And here's the first baseman, Joel Culver. On the ground, a short could be 2. 1 at second. Relay to first, double play.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-2's the count.
Out towards right center field. Rhodey sizes this one up. And out number 1 on the grab. 1-run game. 1 out, 1 on. And that one fouled off.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. On the second, they get 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. So 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Charlie Lamb. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Price, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches. Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. Seth Boileau, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Check on the runner, and he's back safely. Runner takes off, pitches high, saves at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Tying run at the plate, and there's a strike. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Marco Castro, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging. That's out number 3. Michael Arroyo up next for the Astros. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Here's the third baseman, Sergio Velasmil. Castro is just one strike away. And there's a base hit to the left. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
That's a tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout firing up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros take game 1 of the series on the road. Charlie Lamb getting ready. Now, Herschel Brandon. Out to short. Lamb. To first. 1 up, 1 down. So 2 away with nobody on. And now the shortstop, Charlie Lamb. And there's a foul ball. Lamb matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Seth Boileau digs in now. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
And that one misses up and in. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1.
Oh, that's a strikeout. And that'll do it for the inning. 1 out, base is empty. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Home run number 40 on the year. It's 1-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Here on the south side, and the batter will be the shortstop, Charlie Lamb. Santana back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Reese settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out. Man at first. And the batter now, Charlie Lamb. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball there.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. Up hard in, soft away, and now he's in an 0-2 count. He's got to figure out a way to try to sit in between, perhaps choke up a little bit, and just try to get the bat to the baseball.
On a line, base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down. Seth Boileau now at the plate. 1 for 3. Now one missed. Kahn on second. Lamb over at first with 1 away. Swings through that one for strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Travis Perez appears to be getting loose. Haynes getting loose as well. Next pitch is downstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ortiz under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Condon. That one's in there, 0-1. First and second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ball 1 there.
Ball.
And that is cut on and missed. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage. Monty Rhodey up next for the Astros. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox even this series up at a game apiece. Charlie Lamb. 1 down. So up next for Chicago, Charlie Lamb. One of the stars in the win yesterday. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close. The runner at second with 1 away. And foul ball. The 0-2. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 1 out and a runner at second. On the ground and foul ball. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Monty handles, throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. 1 out, bases empty.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
Launched a homer in his most recent game. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's a ball.
Well, that 2-seam fastball is a great pitch from a right-hander to a right-handed batter. Just really teases the inside part of the plate, runs in on the hands.
One down, base is empty. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. Now here is Seth Boileau.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Runner on the go, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Breaking ball misses down and away. The Astros have some action in their pen. Travis Perez getting ready to go. Alvarez also throwing. The 1-1. Ground ball right side. A dive. Nice stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Condon stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Hot shot to third. And that is the inning. No runs. First and second, 1 out. Chase DeLauder up next for the Astros. Up the middle. There's one. On the run. Throw to first. They get the out. And that'll do. 1 down. Runner at first. Mike Reynolds will hit next. Swing and a ground ball. Lamb. Off balance feet. There's one. To first. Not in time. Great effort there.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 outs. Runner on first. Clayton Ortiz getting ready to lift it to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Charlie Lamb. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Lamb, the next to hit. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
These 2 guys, a lot of respect for one another.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 41st home run of the season, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Back here on the south side, here's the second baseman, Everett Chandler. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On to first, and quickly 1 away in the second. Worth back to work. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
On the ground to the left. Knocks it down. The throw comes in too late, and he reaches safely. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Moves to first, and he's back in on a dive. Boileau working through some struggles lately. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts. And now the right fielder, Charlie Condon, doubled his first time. Munson checks the runner. Lamb back on a dive.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. And down on strikes. And there's two down. So digging in, Spencer Jones. RBI single his last time up. And there's a ball.
No strike.
Lamb at third with two away. And downstairs.
One strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Two outs. Got him swinging. No runs. And that one fouled off. Fought off foul. First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. Oh, 2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Lamb at the plate and takes high there.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Vega Ramos sizes this one up, nabs it, and that is the inning. So they're all loaded up. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. So back to the top of the order. Here's the left fielder, Orlando Perez. Ground ball, and this should do it. Kahn. Throw to first. Ball game. And the White Sox take the series opener here at home. Lamb really excelled. Charlie Lamb getting ready. Cam Smith up now for the Tigers.
Cam Smith.
On the ground, could be 2. Takes it to the back, that's 1. And that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And first offering is fouled off. Lamb with a homer in his last game. That one drilled left field. Reaching back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Robbie Williams. Out to short. Lamb. Whips it to first. One up, one down. Man at first, one away.
Shortstop, Charlie Lamb.
That's towards center. Ross drifts towards it. That's out number 2.
Up next,
We go to the top of the 5th. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Chu Nam. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. 1 out, base is empty. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
That one ripped. That's back. See you later. He made him pay for that one. His 42nd home run of the season. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And next up for the Tigers, Chu Nam. The Tigers down to their final strike. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the White Sox have won 4 in a row. Lamb did a good job in the win. Only Charlie Lamb getting ready. And here is William Ross. On the ground to short. Lamb. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. And next to hit for the Sox, Charlie Lamb. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And there's a strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
On the ground. And foul ball. Next one misses. Now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2
See if you
strikes.
can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put. And there are 2 outs. Man at first, 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Guerrero, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Kahn over at first with 1 away. The shortstop takes the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
To third. He's in there.
Really nice job with two-strike hitting him at it back. Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line. And once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
Voila. The next to hit takes ball one. One down. Runners at second and third. And that one upstairs.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Condon can't hold up, and that's a strike. Off the mark there. And the count even 1-1. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Giovanni O'Hara up and loosening in the pen. Munson hauls it in to end the inning. White Sox. Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. That one is gone. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Sammy Cabrera up now for the Tigers.
Cabrera.
Out to short. Lamb. Gets it to first. Out number 3. And the batter now, Charlie Lamb. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Kahn leads off first with 1 away. Swings through that one.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here on the south side, we go to the 8th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Kenny Woodson. Grounds one to short. Throws to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Well, we talked about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb really stood out in this win. Collected a couple of hits. One of them left the yard.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited.
So 2 down, and next to hit for the Sox, Charlie Lamb. Lamb
1-0.
went deep in his most recent game. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Slings to first. Out number 3. Base is empty, 1 away. Here's the veteran second baseman, Luke Keeschel. Hit on the ground to short. Sends it to first. Got the out.
Batting 7th. Up next for Chicago, the shortstop, Charlie Lamb.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
That looked like a case
No ball.
of deciding
One
to
strike.
swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing
Ball
that
one.
this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Next one
Outside,
misses,
ball 2.
and a count 2-1. That's out to center field. Fitzgerald settles underneath it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Robert Fitzgerald getting ready to hit. 0-2 now. Ground ball could be 2. Out on the off-balance throw. Lesko back to work. Inside,
1-0.
ball 1.
You know, these White Sox need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball.
Swing and a ball popped up. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gaps.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
But he's back in time. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Ball.
In the dirt.
1-2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in score.
Check on the runner, and he's back in
there.
safely.
Hey.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
The Mets have some action going in their pen. Austin Gillespie, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Mize getting cranked up as well. And another ball.
2 balls. No
Lamb
strike.
over at second, 1 down. And that one is in for a strike. Here's a 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Full count.
Stays alive. Man at second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Just missed.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Gets the outside corner with that one. that one is lifted in the air. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Lyle Kahn now at the plate. 1 strike away. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And up next for Chicago, Charlie Lamb. Trying to deliver as the hero. This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. He sends it out of here. His 44th home run of the season. It's 5-3. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
DeAndre Miles digs in now, known for his late inning heroics. Velasquez back to work. That's hard hit on the line. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox take game 1 of the series on the road. Charlie Lamb. So up next, Charlie Lamb. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Line drive. Valdez makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1 out. Runners at first and second. That's to third. And it gets by him. Headed for the plate. Gets off the throw. It's offline, and he scores. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Boileau, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that one in the air center field. DeVries puts it away for the out. 2 away. Charlie Condon, the next to hit. Just missed.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
And another ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two outs. That's to third. Down the line, and it's foul. Payoff pitch. Out to short. Tosses across the first. That ends the inning. Man at first, one away.
High.
This one in the dirt.
0-1.
Outside. 1-1.
1-1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this.
1 at second, and that's 2. 1 gone, runner at first. So up next for Chicago, Charlie Lamb. And a foul ball.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Next offering is fouled back. Kahn leads off first with 1 away. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And forget it. Home run number 45 on the year. It's 6-5. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Julio Rosas. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. And that's 2. We go to the 9th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Charlie Lamb. And first offering is fouled off. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Save. That's just his 70th stolen base of the year. No big deal. And he takes a strike. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. And the count is 1-2. And there's a ball. And that's outside. And it's a full count. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Fitzgerald snags it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Charlie Condon steps to the plate for the White Sox. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Next offering upstairs. Swings through that one for strike 1.
2-1.
Hit on the ground to short. DeVries. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. It's 8-6. Safe at first as they can't make the play. 2 outs, nobody on. Stepping in, Leo DeVries. That one ripped left field. Park going back, and that one is off the wall. The throw in safely with a double, his second of the day.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Man on second, 2 down. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the White Sox keep it rolling. 7 straight victories now. Charlie Lamb. 1 out, runner at second. Lamb getting ready to hit. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Lamb was named player of the month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year. Liner, caught at second.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
The shortstop takes the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That's inside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Ball 3.
Next offering is down low, and it's 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
Condon stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Lace to right center, base hit. Kahn around third. 1 run is in. Coming home. Head first slide, and he's safe. It's 4-2. Javier Serna Ruiz up now for the Mets. Out to short. Lamb. Throws to first, and that ends the inning. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Ripped to third and caught. Throw not in time at second to double him off. Great hustle to get back. First and second, no outs. Luke Keeschel now at the plate. And the right-hander deals. On the ground, 2 ball. Good feed, that's 1. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's back. And that is gone. He circles the bases. His 46th of the year. It's 5-3. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Well, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. Boom. Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
At the plate, Charlie Lamb. He's already homered here in this one. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they inch closer. It's 7-4.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt, but unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
Seth Boileau steps to the plate for the White Sox. The White Sox down to their final strike. And that'll do it. Lamb with a valiant job in defeat. Cracked a pair. One down, runner at third. Lamb now at the plate.
Lamb.
Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time.
Good situational hitting right there. Grounds out, gets that run in from third. They get on the board first.
Next to hit, Jason Churio. On the ground to short, could be two. The throw to second. What a double play that was. And first offering is fouled off.
These two guys, a lot of respect for one another.
And the pitch. Swing and a base hit. So that's two straight two-out hits.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Boileau now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Duncan, the lead runner at second. Lamb on at first with two down. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Next pitch is downstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And now the count is even.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Swings over the top of that one. On to first. In time. Nicely done. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Sam Perez. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, the sluggy shortstop, Charlie Lamb. And there's the strike. Lamb went off for two homers in his last game. Here's a rocket out to left. Churio makes the grab, one away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
On the ground to short, and that eats him up.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Around first, digging for two. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed in it.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 1-1. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Joe Bowman getting ready to go. That's down and in.
That missed. That's the ball.
And now 2-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Got it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And now the right fielder, Charlie Condon. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
1-2.
In the dirt. Move to second. Lamb back in on a dive. 1 out and a runner at second. Outside low, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Jones squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. White Sox down to their final out. Here's the White Sox DH, Spencer Jones. 1 for 3. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out.
Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb had a good day at the office, even in defeat. Charlie Lamb getting ready. Now a chance for Charlie Lamb. Line drive. Tanner makes the play, and that is man at first, nobody out. Rico Sanchez digs in now. Ground ball could be 2. To second, that's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Swing and a ground ball, but it kicks foul. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. Into the second deck it goes. His 48th of the year. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Two out, space is empty.
Now, shortstop, Charlie Lamb.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 2-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So a man at first, and now Adam Walker. On the ground, 2-ball. Feeds to second, out there. How about that double play? And next to hit for the Sox, Charlie Lamb. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Makes the catch, 1 down.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little good.
This one's fair, down the line and left, and it's going to be extra bases. Throw comes into second. It's a leadoff double, and the winning run is at second base.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. With a pitch away, that's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double. Really important at bat coming up now.
Park should have this one. Brings it in. 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
The winning run on second base. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's back there. Out of here! Ball game! They must be going crazy in the dugout. And the Twins walk it off in extra innings. And you're fine. Charlie Lamb. So up next for Chicago, Charlie Lamb. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Ground ball, left side. Slings to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Sam Perez. On the ground. Handles, throws to first. And a quick out, number 1. 1 out, base is empty.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Gonzalez hauls it in, 2 away. So up next, Drew Jones. On the ground, could be 2. 1 at second. And it's a double play to end the inning. Hence back to work. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
In the air, out towards left center. Tanner sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Dave Schaefer. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins finish off a 3-game sweep here in front of the home crowd. So 2 down, and up next for Chicago, Charlie Lamb.
Let's go, Charlie.
Out to center. McGonigal hauls it in to end the inning. So a man at first. Carson Benj up next for the Red Sox. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Counts 1-0.
And he can't come up with it. Headed to the plate. He'll score, and he'll pull him to second safely.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Voila. Swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
2 on, 1 out. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Charlie Condon will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's the strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Next offering is outside. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And he chases that one. He picks up his 5th. So stepping in for Boston, Antonio Santiago. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. 2 out, space is empty. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
2 outs.
Ball 1.
And that one is downstairs. And a count 2 and 1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses.
That's ball 3.
Safe at second, and that was not close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Now here is Charlie Condon. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it's out of here. So he goes yard to left. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-4. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
That's
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Charlie Lamb. Ramsey, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Swing and a pop-up. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Voilo in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Basil Gleason getting ready to go. Lilly also throwing outside. Now 1 and 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Condon, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes.
Pitching for the Red Sox.
Reggie Medwick into the game.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Hard in the box now. Takes strike 1. That one not close. Yeah, the count even 1-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Curve in the dirt, kicks away. And the runners will move up. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. So 2 down now, and here is Spencer Jones. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. In the air to left down the line, and that will drop foul. Tying run at the plate. Upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something.
Medwick checks the runner. Lamb back on a dive. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He swung over. So digging in, Charlie Lamb. He's one of the best players in the game. And a foul ball.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Hard hit left side. Fires over to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Runner at first with 2 away. Stepping in, David Park. Ball game. Lamb had a great showing in this game despite the team. Charlie Lamb ready to put on a. Here's some real power at the plate. Charlie Lamb. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Farrell, 29 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Farrell with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. Tattooed and gone. That one felt good. Home run number 50 on the year. And they add a run. It's 3-1.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Quincy Donovan. Hit on the ground to short. On to first. Out number 3. Red Sox. 1 out, base is empty. And a swing and a miss there.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Whips it to first. And there's 2 down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Lamb goes after that one for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That ball's carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. So 2 down. Charlie Lamb steps to the plate for the White Sox. Now a high fly ball out to left center. McConnell on the move. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 2 outs, runner at first. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Mitch McConnell. 1 strike away. And that is the ball game. Lamb may not be stoppable this season as he hit home run number. Charlie Lamb ready. So 2 down. Here's a big power threat. Charlie Lamb. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Man at first, nobody out. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. To short, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there, and that's 2.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Nobody out, runner at first. Line drive and foul ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
0-2.
That misses the zone. And the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know,
runner takes off. Pitch misses inside to second, but way too late. Safe there.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Headed towards the corner. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. A run comes in the play. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, in ballparking. Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. A gigantic blast. His 51st home run of the year. And they tack one on the board. It's 11-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Man at first, Charlie Lamb steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's already homered here in this one. High fly ball down the left field line. York makes the catch, and there's one gone. Two down, base is empty. Ethan St. Aug now at the plate. This one popped up. Lamb. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox take this one in a blowout. Lamb.